gentle whisper under the watchful sky. A boy with humble dreams watched the world go by. With heart full of wishes and a mind full of tales, he journeyed afar where the future unveils. In the dance of shadows and light, where dreams take their flight, Pip finds his way through night and day, seeking what is right. For every heart that yearns, for every turn that twists, in shadows and light lies the truth that persists. Through the streets of London, where fortunes are made, he sought his great expectations in the light and the shade. But the gold that glitters and the voices that call can lead a heart astray, can make the mightiest fall. In the dance of shadows and light, when dreams take their flight, Pip finds his way through night and day, seeking what is right. For in the faces he meets and the hearts that entwine, in shadows and light, we'll find our insight. Miss Havisham's spell, to the truth about Estella, in her eyes where secrets dwell. In the depths of kindness and the bonds that grow, Pip finds his greatest expectations where the truest lights glow. So he returns to the marshes where his story began, with a spirit wiser and the heart of a man. He embraces the shadows and the light of the past, for in love and forgiveness his expectations are surpassed. In the dance of shadows and light, when true paths unite, it scatters the wealth of our hearts and might. For every lesson learned in the stories we write, in shadows we find our insight. So let us walk in the marshes, and the skies vast and wide, with shadows and light as our guide. For in every heart's longing and in every dream sight, we journey from shadows into the light. In the marshes of his youth, and a sky so vast and wide, Pip dreams of a life beyond, with hope as his guide. An encounter in the shadows, a convict's desperate plea, sets a boy on a winding path to who he's meant to be. Echoes of expectations in the chambers of his heart, yearning for a place to belong, a new life to start. But the greatest lessons learned come from the lowest tide, in the echoes of expectations, where truth and soul collide. Miss Havisham sits in a palace of decay, teaching Pip of love and loss in her own twisted way. Estella, like a star so distant and so cold, captures Pip's devoted heart with looks that never fold. Echoes of expectations beneath the savage house. Dreams of grandeur fade in the face of reality's doubts. The heart yearns for what's out of reach in the candle's dim light, in the echoes of expectations through many a fraught night. From the floors of London streets where fortunes are made and lost, Pip seeks the truth of wealth and want and the lines that they have crossed. In every heartbreak, every loss, a deeper wisdom found of love and kindness, strength within, where true joy is abound. As years unfold and truths unveiled, the shadows fade away. Pip finds the essence of his soul, far from the fray, with lessons learned from those he loves in a world so vast and wide. He sees the wealth in simple love, with Joe and Billy by his side. Echoes of expectations through the trials we come to see. The value of our humble roots and who we're meant to be. For in the heart of every dream lies the key to our redemption, in the echoes of expectations and the peace of acceptance and embrace. So let the echoes guide you home through every pain and elation, to the truth that lies within beyond all expectation. In the quiet of the heart, amid life's complex equations, lies a simple, enduring love beyond all great expectations. Think through some things. This old world and Betty are friend everybody. In the marshes neath the gray sky, a boy dreams beyond his reach, with hopes that soar like the larks, far beyond the speech. A mysterious fortune whispers of grandeur and gilded halls, but in the depths of Satyr's house, a young heart enthralled. Shadows of expectations, where dreams and realities collide, in the heart of a boy, where the whispers of destiny abide. With each step he takes in the dance of life's vast plain, he finds the cost of desires in the pleasure and the pain. Through London's bustling streets, Pip chases what seems gold, but the gleam of Estella's gaze holds his heart so bold. As fortunes rise and ebb, like the Thames' relentless flow, the truth of wealth and worth Pip comes to slowly know. Shadows of expectations in a world where truths twist and bend, where the light of genuine kindness becomes the truest friend. In the struggle for belonging, in a society so confined, the truth of wealth and worth Pip comes to slowly know. Miss Havisham in shadows weaves a tapestry of woe, and in her chains of bitterness Pip's innocence begins to grow. For in the ruins of lost love and the specters of regret lies the lesson of forgiveness that Pip must not forget. So back to the marshes where it all once began, Pip finds the essence of his journey and the making of the man, with a heart now enlightened by the trials he has faced. He embraces a future where his expectations are replaced. Shadows of expectations where dreams are reborn anew, in the light of understanding and the love that rings true. For in the end our greatest hopes can lead us far astray, but the journey back to simplicity reveals the brightest day. So let us wander through life with our hearts open wide to the changes and the chapters that fate may provide. For though we chase the shadows of what we wish to be, it's the unexpected moments that truly set us free.